Howdy homies, it's James Finnerty here with Rewind Electric, and I'm back in HDR. I figured it out one day into iOS 18, and that is that external drives cannot be formatted in the Apple file system if you want to record on them with your Apple phone. I know, that doesn't make any sense, but if you want to record on your external drives, video, 4K, 60 FPS, HDR, on an iPhone, now you need to format them in the Windows FAT32 XFAT32 or whatever it is, XFAT. You got to format it in that if you want it to record video. Now you can browse the files with your phone, or it'll read the drive if it's APFS, but it won't record. And that, friends, is certainly what you tuned in for today, right? Talking about file systems and digital technology, not guitar pickups, right? Okay, look, we're going to do short A5s and long A5s. I actually shot this video once already, and then I realized that the guitar was no longer in open D, so now I'm shooting it again, and I think that should conclude it. But presently, I've got a very degaussed A4 in the neck and a kind of degaussed A2 in the bridge. So I'm going to just start there as a baseline for reference, setting levels, and let's do that real quick. Here we go. Alright, and as we do, we'll set all the controls to 6s and do it again. Here we go. Yeah, and as we do, we gotta turn that up a little bit. Otherwise it's going to be a mess. Okay, so there's that. Let's get to swapping mags. Now, I've already... Do you want to do short or long first? I don't personally care. I've already charged and degaussed these magnets to the lowest state that we're going to work with. Let's do the shorties. Okay. Let me take note here of what we got. Should be pretty low. Neck. 134. Because really going any lower than that on these alloys it's not beneficial. I know we started some of the others in like the 30 to 50 range, but it doesn't work good with these. This is as low as I would ever want to go. 161. Okay. Let's get them installed. Oh, I tell you, I'm looking forward to being done with this. I know, right? Pliers. You know, I like to share some stories when we do this. Do you remember, if you saw the previous video, if I post that video? Okay, let's back up and say this another way. I bought a variable transformer. Yes, it's Chinese. And yes, I have a video or a thread called "Your Red Chinese Variac is a Death Trap," and that still applies. This one is not red; it's blue. I was trying a new model, and if you watch that video, you'll see me tell you all the things that I suspect are wrong with it before I even open the box. And indeed, those very things are wrong with it, and it's not safe. However, I proceeded to make some modifications. I fixed the grounding problem. But I commented in that video how I thought that perhaps it was running the neutral through the Variac and the hot was hardwired. And I don't know that I elaborated on it, but the fact of the matter is, not only is the hot hardwired not going through the Variac, but the it's also not going through the power switch. It is the neutral which is switched on that. And friends, guess how I found that out? Or confirmed it or whatever. Yep, I was doing something. I don't want to say I was doing something dumb, although let's just say I was doing something dumb. I took 2 of 3 safety precautions, any of which should have been necessary. However, I should have taken all 3. And I got zapped. And I did. I got the 120 volts mains hand to hand. Just how you don't want to do it. And let me tell you, thank God that I'm here speaking to you. Because it easily could have been that I wasn't. My wife was sleeping. She could have woke up to find me dead on the floor. So please be careful. Don't do this stuff. Have a helper. Keep a hand in your pocket. However many safety precautions you take several more. Okay. Rant over. Don't be like me. There's your lesson. Okay, we've got degaussed short A5s, 10s. Let's do it. This is going to be loud. Very A5-y. Let's do some 6s. Okay. Let's get these magnets out. Charge them up on my recently modded magnet charger. And the fact that I've modded it's not going to do anything different. I just put a polarity switch on it to reverse it if I want. I'm going to do these in the same way that I've done all the others. But I won't have to do that for long. But for the sake of consistency, we're going to stick to the old ways. Be right back. Okay, let's get some measurements before we put these in. Now we have, that's not a full strength reading. Yeah, let's do that again. All right, let's try now. Here we go. 640, 655. $706. Yeah, there we go. Those are some strong shorties. These might be my strongest AlNiCo bar magnets. Traditional PAF style. I got some stronger ones that are not for PAF consumption, not for the weak of heart, not for the timid souls of patent applied for style pickups. Okay. Don't you beep at me. Better mute that. Don't want any more interruptions while I'm recording. Okay. Long A5s. No, short A5s. Fully charged now, saturated. And 10s. Sixes. Okay. That's all we're doing. Just doing those two levels because that's all we really need. Thank you. I'll be taking these out, demagnetizing any residual Gauss. Normally I would wait a day or two between, but since I'm not doing that, I'm going to actually demagnetize the pickups with no magnets in them so that they are essentially muted. And then we will start over with the long A5s next in another episode. See ya. Bye-bye. Guys, don't beat me.